Hey fellow nerds, kimchiNchicken here, and today I will show you guys and gals how to set up a Reign of Kings server. And first, of course, you will need Steam and a copy of this game. And it's only $19.99, which is, I would say, a fair price for this game. It's really awesome. There's still some stuff that should be implemented or fixed, but hey, who cares? It's an alpha version. And you will need a 64-bit operating system. It's going to need to be Windows 7, 8, or 8.1. And I've tried it on Windows 7 and 8.1 and it's the same and it works and nothing breaks and yeah, so everything's the same. And currently there is no support for Linux, but hopefully in the future, at least with an update or a full release, I'm hoping that there is. And if there is, I'm going to make a separate video just for Linux because I love Linux and it'll probably explain stuff a lot better. I wouldn't say better, it's going to be the same. So yeah. And before we start copying and editing stuff, I really want to show you guys how to port forward the port that's needed for the game. So you could of course play with your friends and or strangers or whoever you like, of course, like people on the internet. And it's going to be slightly different depending on the manufacturer of your modem or router, but it's fairly going to be the same. So let's go ahead and get started here. You could just go ahead and open a web browser and you're going to need to enter the IP for your modem or router, and mine is 192.168.0.1. Mine's a Netgear router, but I believe if you have Linux, if you have Linksys, it's going to be 192.168.1.1, and there's a couple other ones. Normally you'll get a prompt to enter the username and password. Go ahead and Google it for your manufacturer because I don't know it, but most of the time it's fairly simple and sometimes you could guess it. But yeah, and I always change mine, so go ahead and do that. Just make sure you remember it. You're going to look for a section that says port forwarding, and then you're going to enter, you could enter the name. Mine's already listed here. I just put ROK, and the port is 7350, so you're going to put that all across there, which I did down here before, and then you're going to make sure you put the IP for the machine that you're going to be running it on. And if you don't know the IP, we're going to find it. So here we go. You could press Windows R or just find your command prompt somewhere, or just do that and type in CMD. And in that window that pops up, just type in ipconfig and hit enter. And what you're going to look for is either Ethernet adapter, or it could be like wireless if you're using your Wi-Fi. And just make sure you find where it says IPv4 address and just go straight across, follow the dots, and more than likely it's going to be 192.168.0 and then whatever numbers. Yeah, and it might be .1 something something something, or depending on how you have it set up, but that is the number I'm going to need to enter. You could just close out of that. I'm not going to because I already have one here and I can't enter the same one, but that's perfectly fine. So after you do that, normally click add. Some routers and modems you have to restart, but mine doesn't. I just add it and it adds it. But this we're going to be running on your physical machine, not like a server rack that you're running or anything. But if you are going to be running it on a Windows server somewhere out there, what I suggest is downloading PuTTY, just putty.org, which is right here, SSH client, and I use it all the time. It's awesome. Yeah, it's just awesome, and I don't even know if there's any other ones. I'm sure there is, but this is the one I use. And to copy your files and such to another machine, you could use anything, any FTP service. I use WinSCP. Some people use FileZilla, and I think most servers, kind of advertise FileZilla. They're like, you could use something like FileZilla to copy your files, and all that good stuff. So you could download that winspc.net and just download whichever version you like, and then I'll go ahead and close out of that. So that's the quick part of doing that. And then now what we're going to do is copy all the files that we need to launch the server. And from here, you could open your file explorer, and we're going to need to go to your Steam folder. So it's going to be program files 86, then just find Steam. Where's my Steam? Okay, so Steam, and then it's going to be Steam apps, and then common, and then you're going to find your Reign of Kings folder. So here is mine, and you're going to right click it, and then what you're wanting to do is go ahead and send to, and desktop create shortcut. So that's it for that. And if you open that, you'll see that it's all your Reign of Kings data. So of course, make sure you launch the game so it could make all of that, or at least download the game so all that could be there. And then now what we're going to do is create a bat file so we could start the game. So I actually have one saved here already. So I put in some extra stuff. You don't need at least this part. I just like to have that so when I do have the game running, it's just like a little message and not just a blank black box that I'm staring into. So first you're going to type @echo space off, and then these where it says echo, that is just going to be the message that's in your command prompt once you launch the game. So all I have is leave window open to auto restart the server if it crashes, and then echo colon, it just means it's just adding a space in between these two lines. And then here just a helpful message, type /help in game for a list of commands, then another space, and my last message will be close this window, then run command /shutdown in game to save and stop the server completely. And this is just so it'll check what this script does is it will detect to see if the game has crashed and restart your game automatically for you, so you don't have to be sitting at your desk 24/7, which I'm sure most people would like to do, but you know, I like to sleep and go out and eat and yeah, and all that good stuff. So what I'm going to do is save this. I do have it saved. I just can't, oh, I could get to it here. Actually, I have a copy right here already. So I'm just going to not drag it. I'm going to copy it here. And then I will go ahead and start it. So you could just start. Just double click on it. Okay, so as you can see, it just says leave window open to auto restart server if it crashes. Type help in the game for a list of commands, and close this window, then run command /shutdown in game to save and stop server completely. So you could go ahead and minimize that, don't close it. And then as you can see, we have a config folder, and in that config folder you're going to have death messages. Here, let's go ahead and have a look. You can go ahead and look through that once you create one, and then there's going to be permissions. You could go ahead and change all of that good stuff, which I have already, and I'm going to just copy them over. Your server settings, these are the default. Right here is private false, just so everyone could see it in the lobby if you want. If you want it hidden, you could type true. And then here's the server name. That's the default, of course. You can add color codes. Just make sure it's hex and it's in, oh, not curly braces. What am I typing? Okay, it's going to be brackets. And so I don't know, whatever you want. White. I think that's white. Yeah, white. And it'll show Reign of Kings in white on the name. Max players, I wouldn't put it at 32 if it's on your own PC, if you're wanting to play the game too, but you know, just play it and see if it gets laggy and lower the number. And there's your port number, 7350. You could add a password if you like, if you just want certain people to join. And then here, the world slot, you could just leave it at that, or you could do -1, which creates a new world. And then here, of course you want saving, which is true. And then game mode, you could put survival or creative. I have tried it in creative. It's supposed to be PvE, but it still seems the same because I was able to get killed. Of course, I told someone to kill me. No, I don't want to save that. And here right now, users, it's going to be blank until someone joins that, and then it'll populate with user names. So let me go ahead and just join the server. So I'm going to hit play, and since mine is blank here, this is where you could find the community ones. All here, all 880, there's more. But just to connect to mine real quick, to get my name on the list, I'm going to click on connect to my local host, and it's just going to download all the stuff. Loading, placing rocks and resources and rivers. It's placing the rivers down and everything. Joining. Yay! Okay, here you could create your character. I'm going to skip that. You can name it whatever you like and create your banner. But yes, I'm just going to do that for now. Because I don't want to bore you guys with all the settings. And then here, you spawn on an island. You could press C to go into third person. And let's see, what should I get something? I'm going to run. Look, you can see his butt. Stare at his butt and then running. Okay, so let me just get some clay and then I'll exit out. So right now, if you see, if I type in help, I'm going to get a very short list because this is just for players, because I'm not the admin yet. Okay, so you see it's a very short list. That's it. I can't do anything else. So let me go ahead and log out. And then my name should have populated in the users. Yep, I'm not using my account. This is my daughter's. I'm kimchiNchicken, not kimchi and tamales. Okay, so now what I'm going to do, okay, I'm going to leave users at that because it has my name on it. And then the server settings, right here I have where it's, I believe this is yellow, Reign of Kings, and I just want 10 people to run off of my machine, and it's on survival. So I'm just going to go ahead and copy all of this and paste it there and save it. And then I have one more, which is permissions. So I'm going to have to change this. So you could change this here. When you type in guild chat, once you have people in your guild, it is going to be a different color just so you can notice it, because normally when you chat it's just white. But here you can add permissions, delete permissions, and here under users you put the name, the group. I'm going to be admin, so let me go ahead and change this just for now. And then let me put it on the right one. I'll just copy and paste. I don't have to type. So easy. Okay, just save that. I could close that. No, and I could close this actually. So what I'm going to do is restart my server. So what you could do, because if I shut it down in the game, it's going to restart. But if you want to shut it down completely, just close this window and then go in the game and shut it down. So let me just go ahead and make sure that works. So I'm going to connect to my local host, and then I'm going to run the shutdown command. Or you could just use, if you'd like, but it will save. I just don't want to risk it. You could use Task Manager to end the process. But let's just make sure everything saves. I want to have my clay in my inventory. So let's see. Join. Okay. So / shutdown. What? No? Oh, I'm not admin yet. I forgot. Yes, I am not admin. So sorry. So let me go ahead and log out. I'm going to close the command prompt. Just close that. Open my task manager. And it's not going to be the app. It's going to be my background process. So scroll down There's Reign of Kings, and we could end that task. Okay, so it's not launching back up because we closed the command window, but we can go ahead and start it back up because now I am admin, so I'll be able to join and actually, you know, type commands and all of that good stuff. So let's see. Let's see if it actually shows up on here. It should be Reign of Kings in yellow, I believe. This is actually the one that I'm running. Oh, people are on it. That's the one on my other computer that I'm not using, of course. That's why I'm not recording on it. But sometimes there's just so many. Let me go ahead and search mine. You could just search it by name. Kings. Okay, everyone is Kings. But mine should be yellow. Is it here? If it's not, I'll just go to localhost. Okay, so localhost. Loading, loading, loading. And then I should be able to do the shutdown command. Yes, finalizing my world. Yeah. So this is so much better if you guys want to have your private server. I know it's multiplayer. Just so... Oh. Okay. Done. I'll just join like this. I am joining my own world, I hope. Hope I didn't click on someone else's. Let me see. Let me do a list. Do list. List to see who's on. Yep, just me. And shut down. Oh, I created a new world by accident. I forgot. Server is shutting down. See? Awesome. So there, the server. Yeah, the server is shut down, but because the command window is still up, it should have restarted. Let me just go ahead and check my task manager, and let's see. Yep, it went ahead and restarted there. But you could just go ahead, if you accidentally, you know, just keep it open, just go back into the game. And okay, yeah, just go back into the game and do shutdown again. Since I left the command window open. Forgot about that. I'm sorry. Okay, so let's see. Shut down. Now it's actually shutting down for real this time. Yay! So let's see. No Reign of Kings. And it's stopped. So everything's all set. If you want to launch it again, just go ahead and hit start and it will start again. So I could close out of that and just stare at the lovely Reign of Kings, not the ponies because that's my daughter's stuff. I hope this video was helpful. I know some of the instructions on the interwebs are some are okay, some are not, but you know, sometimes some people need a video. So I hope this was helpful, and I hope to play with you guys sometime soon on a server or something. Just please don't kill me, because you guys do know that my PvP skills are not so great, and that's why I died a lot. I spent literally 2 hours gathering resources just to die because people were attacking me. Yeah, but you guys go ahead and go buy this game. I will see you guys next time. Have an awesome night or day or morning or whatever time it is for you guys. See you guys. Bye.